What is up, y'all? Welcome to episode 27 of the Restored Geeks Podcast. My name is Tristan.
I'm Chandler. I'm Joseph.
Yes, sir. All right. And, we're going to get into what we've been doing this week. We've been off for the past, 3 weeks because of just busy schedules and stuff going on. But we're back, and happy Easter, or happy belated Easter, I guess, because it's, yesterday, from the time that we recorded this podcast, was Easter Sunday. But now it's Monday, so yeah. Hopefully everybody had a good Easter weekend. He is risen.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, we'll start off with gaming. What we've been doing in gaming this week. What have you all been doing? We'll start off with you, Joseph, because you haven't been here for a little bit.
I work camps out.
Yeah, no, you're good. We get it. You're an employed loser, so you're not. We even know we're all employed, so I can't even make a joke of it.
Was it?
What? Okay.
Just been playing my Pokemon, really, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
much
Awesome. Cool. Which one? Which kind?
my Pokemon Legends the Edge doing my shiny stuff and that.
Okay, cool. Nice. Awesome. What about you, Chandler? What you
He's got
doing?
like 3 things going on at once. He's got his Legends ZA, he's got a YouTube video on the side, and he's got his DS running resets for a shiny...
Rock maxing is what you're doing? Yeah. What about you, Chandler? What have you been playing?
A little bit of World of Warcraft. I was uber busy this week.
Yeah. Well, what have you been doing on World of Warcraft?
Gearing my Death Knight. For me, I play it casually. I'm just doing solo content or occasional dungeon.
Yeah.
Because I just don't have the time or patience to be a Mythic Raider or anything like that.
Yeah. Cool. Is that it?
Yes.
For me, it's been both. It's been Crimson Desert and Resident Evil 4 Remake. I beat Del Lago. I'm going to El Gigante now on that one. And then Crimson Desert, I've been doing the main quest mostly. I've kind of checked out of the story because the story is just, it's and then this and then that happens. And
Well, I could just bring this up and we'll remove it as the topic, but that actually brings us to the CEO actually agrees with you. It's just,
I know.
go ahead and check out.
Yeah. He said that the CEO straight up said that the main character has the personality of a vase. Yeah, he does. He's got no personality. He's kind of. I mean, I get what the game is trying to be. It's trying to be Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom.
Actually, it's trying to be like 5 different games at once.
It is, but due to the fact that it not sticking to something, it contradicts itself in a lot of stuff.
The main one that it's trying to be is definitely Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
You have the fly mechanic, you have sky stuff, you have ground stuff, you have the climbing, all of that. Then for some reason, for some ungodly or unholy reason, they took GTA's run mechanic.
Yeah, yes, exactly. To be fair, it was Witcher 3 as well. You had to constantly...
GTA did it first.
GTA did do it
So
first.
Witcher 3 also did the unholy idea of adding the spam X.
Yeah.
At that point, I need a
Oh, speak randomly because it was on the top of my head. I kid you not. The other day, I probably looked up while playing World of Warcraft, looked like that guy from South Park, because I put on single button assistant and was sitting like this. All I had to do was click the 1 key.
While probably having a YouTube video.
Yes.
Brought maxing.
Yes.
So
Random tangent.
You were
but-
literally that dude from South Park.
So Crimson Desert, the thing is that its gameplay is fun and its world is very, its world is very, huge and it's got a lot to do in it.
Yeah.
So that's what keeps it up. It's just, it tries to be 5 different things at once. Like, the main character, if he was supposed to be a Zelda-like character, then you shouldn't have had him talk.
Exactly.
Just make him be like Link, where he doesn't talk. And he's just... Link is supposed to just be a stand-in for the player. That's all. Yeah. That's what Link is, and that's fine. That works for Zelda. But here, the main character talks, but he has no personality. So I don't care.
The other issue is just right now. I'm sure there's more, but right now there is no enemy diversity.
Yeah, I'm hoping that there is in because the game's huge. If you look at the map, it's massive.
Yeah, we're not even out of the first area.
Yeah,
we work, we have school, all that, so it's going to take us a while.
Yeah, this is probably a game we'll be playing for the rest of the year. But this first area, it's bandits, and more bandits.
Or until May 25th. May 25th.
May 25th.
I think it's May 25th.
And then for me,
May 25th, I get to be a child again.
yeah, May 25th.
Is that a new Pokemon game?
No, Lego Batman.
Bruh.
Lego Batman, basically.
It's supposed to be an open world Lego Batman where you can explore Gotham City. Yeah.
What
It's
was,
basically like art.
what was that one Lego, like, Minecraft game? I remember I played
Hytale.
it. Is that what's going?
Hytale is good, but they need some updates. It's not
Okay.
ready to be played, to be honest.
Okay. Cool.
There's another one that came out. I forgot what it was called, but that's a horror game.
Yeah. I just remember it was like Minecraft except Legos.
You mean just wait?
I mean, like Lego World.
Is that what it was?
You mean like
It was Lego.
Fortnite? That's the
No,
only
it wasn't. It wasn't Fortnite. I know Lego Fortnite exists, but there was a game.
Lego World. Like,
This was like 2017. I
Lego
want
World's
to
the
say
one where you can actually build your own building.
You may be talking about Lego World
it's probably Lego World. Yeah,
because that's the only one that's like Legos.
yeah. I just remember Minecraft except Legos, and it wasn't Fortnite. It was like an actual. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Crimson Desert. If you like the open world kind of RPG style gameplay, then yeah, I would recommend it. If you're wanting story, then I don't. So
Honestly, we're taking
Yeah.
the story that much, so.
yeah, because I've checked out of the story and I'm just playing it for the gameplay and the world. That's about it. About it for me.
Yep.
On it. But yeah, and then then I brought up Resident Evil 4 remake. So yeah, that's what I've been playing this week. Get on to gaming news, which we got quite a bit that has transpired this past like month, honestly.
All mine.
Yeah.
Not happy about the acquisition of 7 Days to Die from Behavior Interactive, the creators of Dead by Daylight, because this could go one of two ways. It could either be a good thing, and we're about to get some awesome content, or it's about to be a bad thing, and we're about to get microtransactions.
But yeah, this is long as like just as long as the gameplay and everything is still good. If they're microtransactions, then yeah, that's stupidly bad. But as long as the gameplay is still good, you don't require the microtransactions.
That's the thing about microtransactions. I'm not completely against them if they're not required.
Yeah.
But when they start getting required, that's when I get mad.
Yeah.
Or if they are skins that are really cool looking, but they are $300. Like that is ridiculous.
Right now.
I could buy a used PS5 for that much. Like that's
Speaking
ridiculous.
of buying a PS5, prices are increasing again
Of course they are.
by about $100 or more.
I am so glad that somebody bought me.
Yeah, I'm glad that we got them back when we did.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I got mine 2021, I think, because I tried my ever loving best to get one, and when they came out, I could not get one.
Yeah.
So
Now, he paid about the price that you would have paid for the new hike because he paid a scalper. But
yeah. I mean, yeah, because I really, really wanted to play Demon's Souls Remake, and yeah.
Well, speaking of FromSoft, a new shareholder has gained control, basically, because they have over a 10% investment in FromSoft. This is the same shareholder that pitched the idea to Nintendo to make people pay to have Mario jump.
Wait, is this the same one that wanted to pay for a bullet in
Yes.
Battlefield? Yeah, no, absolutely. Get him out of here. Get
He
them
now
yeah.
has quite a bit of control in FromSoft because he's a 10% shareholder.
Well, goodbye. I mean, I'll stick with Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Sekiro, Elden Ring base game. That's it.
Yeah. Well,
Demon's Souls too, yeah.
I've slowly started checking out of FromSoft ever since,
Night Rain.
no.
Well, Shadow of the Earth.
Shadow of the Earth
Yeah.
Tree. Night Rain sunk it in because it really was a lazy game that
Yeah.
didn't have much to it. People are going to try and crucify me on the internet for saying that, but they're not going to. They're not going to win because the game is lazy. The absolute speed of the friggin' flames that come in makes it unfun.
Yeah, see, that was the thing that I will probably play from time to time, but the I don't know, speed and everything, you know.
Well, I just
shoot anything and I think too.
And there's like no content. Once you beat the bosses, why are you still playing?
Playing the harder difficulty over.
Why would I want to do that?
Because why not?
There's no gearing. It's all luck.
Because why not?
And then now, after me saying that, somebody's going to get in our comment section and be like, well, that's just your opinion because you just clearly don't like that type of game.
It's just like Fortnite.
It's not like, the whole spend 3 hours fighting a boss fight is just not fun. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you can, like, this is what FromSoft was good at in their early days, was striking a balance of fun bosses.
Yeah.
That were both hard and fun.
And then now we're hearing about Elden Ring movie and spin-offs and all of this.
I don't know how you do that.
Then I'm finding out about FromSoft being the ones that keep knocking down the Bloodborne remastered and all.
Yeah.
Like I'm done. Right now. It doesn't surprise me that they're going down this route, which it sucks because they were one of the last good ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's the reason why I don't get invested in a company now. I get invested in like a product that's good that they make.
Yeah.
Like a company can be a scummy company and make a mostly bad products, but if they make a good one, I'll like that one good product, but still not really care about the company. We have our hot take on here is that we did not enjoy Shadow of the Erdtree or Night Rain. So
Exactly.
I still haven't beat Shadow.
I don't care for beating it. I got to Primer Dawn. I was like, I'm done. I'm not. I've got other things to do with my life. I'm not spending it here.
We could probably do it now since they nerfed him so much, but
Yeah.
I still feel like.
Well, the fact they have to nerf him over and over again is a problem.
No offense, if your game is not an online multiplayer game that requires constant changes,
Yeah.
and you have to nerf something in your single player game, then you did it wrong to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I'll just go back to Sekiro and all that, where the bosses were actually fun and hard. So, yeah.
Nintendo had some leaks, including an Ocarina of Time remake in the works. Also, by the way, Nintendo is seething about this. They are very mad.
Why are they seething about it?
Because they didn't want people to know.
Oh,
Thing is, what's bad is that some of these companies, if you leak this to some of them,
Nintendo is the one. Once they find out who these leakers are doomed.
are doomed.
I mean,
and plus some companies, I know that even when they get leaked, they just started, they'll be like, you know what, they ain't coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for Ocarina of Time remake because I do think and I know this might be a hot take. Ocarina of Time was legendary for its time. It aged like milk with its gameplay nowadays. So I do think a remake. However, the question is it going to just basically be Tears of the Kingdom with Ocarina of Time slapped on it? Or is it going to be...
We'll see. That's what I'm a little worried about.
Yeah.
If they just up the graphics and gameplay...
That would be great.
That would be great.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Because, I mean, then again, Nintendo has been remastering older games rightly. Like, Metroid Prime remaster was great. Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door remaster was great. So, hopefully this will be great as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Nintendo still sucks.
Yep.
Yes.
Epic Games is struggling. Fortnite's falling off, their cash cow's falling off, and they're struggling.
Yeah.
Maybe shouldn't have spent so much money to force exclusives onto your platform when nobody wanted to use your stupid platform.
Yeah.
And maybe you should have listened to your players instead of adding in the most garbage mechanics into friggin' Fortnite.
Yeah.
Nobody likes vehicle combat. Why did we have it for 3 straight seasons?
Oh, nice.
I remember that one season when we played. They were like, yeah, I don't want to play this season. I played it just like.
Those 3 seasons we rarely did any battle royale. We all just played. I would play custom games in Lego Fortnite. That's it.
Lego Fortnite. I never did play Lego Fortnite on that. Oh no, I haven't played Fortnite in like a year or so.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. It's been almost close to a year for me now.
Yeah.
The U.S. Patent Office decided to review Nintendo's patents and revoked all of them. Nintendo no longer has a patent over summoning monsters and battling.
We're back.
We're back.
We're so back.
Oh, good. Because Nintendo's patents were stupid.
That very likely means that their lawsuit against Power is doomed.
Good.
Who's excited for Halo Campaign Evolved?
Huh? I beg that pardon.
You see, if they were just upping the graphics again and all that, I'd probably play it.
Yeah, well...
I'm still going to play it, but my issue is they have announced 3 prequel missions featuring Sergeant Johnson and Master Chief. Prior to this, Master Chief had been in cryo sleep for a long time on the Pillar of Autumn waiting to leave Reach.
Yeah.
And then one takes place literally minutes after they take off because the Arbiter and his crew chase after them.
Yep.
So what are these prequel missions going to be?
Yeah.
And if Cortana is in any of these prequel missions...
She didn't know Chief before that.
She wasn't awake.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You find her in Reach. You go find the scientist that made her, and you take her, you are supposed to give her over to Pillar of Autumn because they needed to get off the planet.
Yeah.
So prequel missions are not going to work.
Yeah, probably not, no. No, I'm not necessarily excited for this. It's another cash grab. We can't make anything new, so we got to remake what we just made. And not to mention, this is the third time 1 has been remade. What happened to the 3 remaster?
Exactly. Why has 3 just been destroyed?
Well, 3 has been
remastered.
Not really destroyed. It's been forgotten. It's like, yeah, I would much rather have an ODST like remaster. Like, do what you did with the 1 and 2 remaster, but do it with ODST and Reach and 3.
Yes.
I would love that. That'd been great. But now we're getting
what worries me about
Combat Evolved Remastered Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
What worries me about these prequel ones, especially since 343 signed off on the show to begin with, is that they're going to try to make this in line with the show.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Yippee!
Oh no, I'm jaded on these remakes.
Yeah, because we get nothing new.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not that much of a Halo person, so I can't really say that.
Well, you're wrong. You are objectively wrong.
Yes. Unless it's a remake of a very old game that has outdated gameplay, then I'm fine. Like Silent Hill 2, the Ocarina of Time one, I'm fine with, as long as they don't make it Breath of the Wild. So, but when you're remaking a game that already had a remake or is no more than like a decade old now, why? What is the point?
I need my remake of Creature from the Krusty Krab.
Yes.
Yeah.
That absolute drug trip of a game.
Yes.
Have you even played so many newer SpongeBob games?
No.
We need a remake of Bubsy.
No. I think the most recent SpongeBob game I played was back when I was still in middle school. I played that one where you can like doodle yourself into it. And
Doodleball.
We did play the remake of...
Yeah, but that's not a recent one. That's a remake of an old one. You said most recent one.
Yeah.
So...
Because what was it, Fears of the Tide or something like that, the newer one that came out?
I only put this under gaming, but this one will also fall under... It'll fall under TV shows as well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably movies at some point. But Games Workshop, the creator of Warhammer. The reason you've been seeing a lot of those stupid memes of Space Marines throwing women into fire like that is because they tried to make 2 female Space Marine figures.
Nice.
Now, here's the thing. When Warhammer makes a new figure, they sell out almost instantly. These didn't. They're still on shelves. And to try to make it seem like they sold out, allegedly make it seem like they sold out this way, they allegedly purposely did not produce enough stock for all of the stores to try to allegedly make a artificial demand.
To be honest, I thought they'll be sold out, but it'll be people doing memes with these.
I can't show you all, but I'm gonna show these 2, and they can confirm it for me. They look like dudes. They are just dudes with a bigger chest. That's all they are.
I mean,
well, isn't that like kind of what Gears of War did with the like, I forgot what Marcus and them are called.
The thing is that the established lore in Warhammer is that the women could not handle the transformation.
Okay, so they went against the lore.
Yeah, they went against their own lore.
Have you seen the animation of Space Marines when one doctor makes a female and it actually looks like a man because they stick?
That's exactly what they look like.
Man parts together, and it's just all the Space Marines are going to the players like there is no women.
I was about to say, wouldn't the Space Marines be like woman?
I wonder if I can just find it. It's probably long, but I'll show you after this.
Oh, there they are.
Boy.
That's technically what this is called. Space King. That's what the animation is called. It's technically what they look like in Space King.
Yep. So they look like dudes. They no one wants them.
Yeah.
Because we're sick and tired of this stuff just being thrown in.
Yeah.
There's other uses for women inside of Warhammer.
Yeah.
I do not know why we have to force women into every single role when we can have separate roles. It's like forcing black people into certain roles when there were roles for them, and I'm mainly talking about like Lord of the Rings, where they're like, there's no black people in this. Yes, there is. There's 3 entire tribes that Tolkien describes that you could have done that with.
Yeah.
That is all of the gaming news.
All right, so how misogynistic of you. Women can't.
That makes me misogynistic, and I'm misogynistic.
Bruh. All right, so we're going to have to bring this up because
we can't ignore this.
We can't ignore
especially as a Christian podcast.
Now, we do, yeah. So, this past Thursday, April 2nd, right in time for Good Friday and Easter weekend, a game came out called I Am Jesus Christ, released on Steam. Now, at first, I was kind of like, I'm not a fan of playing as Christ himself. I'd be very uncomfortable making that game and playing that game. But if it's going through the Gospels, then cool, okay, maybe it'd be something good. But then as we looked more into it, there is then a boss fight with Satan in hell.
You have Holy Spirit depletion gauges.
And he, shoots fireballs out of his, hands?
Yeah.
So, what do you think on that? What should we as Christians do on it? Because we did research on the person that made it, and they are not disclosing if they are a Christian or not.
Exactly. We're not going to, and I'm not even going to bring up who made it. You guys can do that research because I don't want to incite anything.
Yeah.
Here, as a Christian, here's what I say we do. We don't play it, and we condemn it, but we're not going to... Yes. We're not going to try to rant and get it off the internet.
Yeah,
all of that.
Exactly. I'm full of freedom mode.
We're also not going to say that this dude is pure evil. He's going to hell. All of that. We don't know the intentions behind this.
Yes.
So
what we will say is that
it does promote mockery.
Yes, it does promote mockery. I think that's one of the main reasons why people are even liking it and playing it right now. Because adding that mechanic in is just like there are certain things that you just don't do. Like there are certain things that just do not need to be a game. And if this guy is a Christian and he thinks he's doing something with it, like you could have made a game where you play as like a disciple, like witnessing Jesus's.
Next time, if you are a Christian and you're thinking that you're doing good here, next time you think that, please show it to your local pastor.
Yes,
and let him decide.
Let him decide. Yes, I do believe that this is a violation of the commandment of not taking the Lord's name in vain.
Yes.
We're not to make a mockery of his name. We're not to do anything like that. And so this is the reason why I am against this. I'm not trying to be legalistic in how what a Christian, if this guy even is a Christian who made it, can do, or what Christians can and cannot engage in. It's just this is stepping over the line.
It is.
You're adding stuff that wasn't there, that isn't in the Gospels. You're making it to where it is very easy for it to get mocked and made fun of. In Christ's name to get mocked and made fun of. So this is the reason why
The thing is no offense, there's no way to make a game about Christ. Because his story doesn't... The story of Christ does not bode to a game.
No, it doesn't.
No, if you're going to make a game, it would just be a walking simulator, and at that point, why would I not just watch The Chosen?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yes, exactly, yeah. The Chosen is a far better. I would recommend going and watching that as opposed to playing this game.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff when it comes to that in the Bible does not make for a game. Especially if you're trying to make this guy is trying to appeal to having attacking mechanics in a game, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Which that just does not bode well. If you're going to do that with the Bible, do it with like when King David in the Old Testament goes to war with, or Israel goes to war with other stuff. Like, even that, I don't know. I wouldn't touch any of that. I would just make a game that has Christian themes in the game.
Exactly.
That's what I would do. Like, I wouldn't touch anything from the Bible in that. I'm personally not comfortable with doing that, but yeah. So, listen, I got a game for you. If you want a game where you fight Satan in hell, it's called Doom. Okay,
Exactly.
go play that. So yeah, that's our contention with that game. So we're not trying to like pounce on the guy. We're not trying to get the game like canceled or anything like that. Just we recommend that you don't really play it because we do think it is blasphemous. So yeah. So we'll move on to TV shows now. What TV shows you been watching, Joseph?
Nothing right now, but I do want to rewatch My Hero Academia since it's fully done and over with.
Yeah, it ended like last year, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, cool. I have not watched it. It's got like what 8 seasons.
I struggle to get through it because 90% of it is Deku crying like Zenitsu, and
it's very tropey anime, like shonen tropey. Yeah.
There's also just so much filler, and people are gonna get mad at me and be like, the episodes where they're talking at the lunch table and then going out for jogging runs is not actually filler. It builds character. It's filler.
It's filler.
Yeah. Well, that is the question: is does it build character? If not, then it is filler.
I would even say that because I made it to, for people who watched it, to the Villain Academy, what the episode's called that I made it to.
Yeah.
I can say that, yeah, a lot of that is just filler, but
Well, a lot of those shonens have a lot of filler.
That's why with this, I can actually kind of now.
That's why I was
play games and stuff.
That's why I was surprised at how Demon Slayer kept a consistent story.
There's people will argue that the village arc is a filler. I would disagree. I can understand it's a very slow arc, but it does build character. It does build relationships with the rest of the what are they called? Hashira. Yeah.
The Hashira training arc?
Yes.
You said village arc. Swordsmith's Village is...
Oh, no, I meant the Hashira training arc.
Yeah.
That entire arc, it is a very slow arc, but it does build character with them. So.
We got a year or two for our next movie.
Yeah, next year probably. Yeah. Anyway, so My Hero Academia.
Good. I need to watch. I need to continue watching it or rewatch it.
Is the Joe Rogan podcast?
Yes. So you haven't watched anything else? Okay. What about you, Chandler? What have you been watching?
Breaking Bad,
Breaking Mid. No, I'm joking. So.
Apparently,
well, you like
high quality slop.
You like high quality slop, don't you? You have got to retire the word slop when it starts getting used like that. That's everything is just the word slop has been used so much. Everything is slop. I've been hearing it referred to everything.
It's like woke.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's like woke. It's like chud. All that. It's like. Yeah, I've heard somebody refer to Expedition 33 as French slop, yes. And I'm like, what the hell are we talking about?
Really?
Yeah. It's like, we've got to retire that word now.
French slop is insane.
Yes.
This reminds me of all of those like repo-esque games that are like they did those and people are just calling it French slop. I'm just like, why are we making slop into everything?
Yeah, no, everything. So when everything's slop, nothing is nothing is slop, honestly, when everything is like, cause
but hey,
you're calling
everyone's woke. No one will be.
Yes, exactly.
But hey, if it's slop, then put some in my trough because I'm eating this.
Well, if Breaking Bad is high quality slop, then I'll take high quality slop then. So, Anyway, so is that it, John?
Yes.
Yeah, for me, it's been JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Watching more of it because I'm in part 4 right now. It's a really fun, really ridiculous anime that's like extremely campy, but it plays into how campy it is. It does have some weird episodes of like children in bathrooms.
We had this conversation already on here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It does have weird episodes like that, but for the most part, it's just very campy and fun to watch. So, because you have Steel Ball Run Part 7 that's airing right now, so I'm trying to build up to watching that. So. Yeah. Other than that, that's about it for me. Yeah. So, from there, we'll get into TV show news.
We only have one, and it's mine. Who's ready for Gangsta Snape?
Gangsta Snape, bro. That's racist. You're racist.
I'm joking.
That's.
See, you're a chud, bro. You're just a racist chud.
What?
You've never heard that term?
What the heck are we saying?
Chud is like the word for anti-woke. Like, they call drinker and neurotic chuds and all that.
They made a very stupid decision to race swap one of the most integral characters. And the Harry Potter series coming out, and there's some funny stuff about it too, because they did not think this through. Even, I think it was Saturday Night Live, even as plot as they are, they made a joke about it, where the guy gets on there and he's like dressed as Black Snape, and the guy goes, "Well, how was your first year at Hogwarts, Black Snape?" And he goes, "It was pretty good, except for that guy Harry. He a racist, MF. He out there saying that I'm the evil teacher here."
Yes.
They didn't think about that, did they?
No, they didn't.
He's going to appear racist because he gets in there and he's immediately to the one black guy and be like, "That's the evil teacher."
Yes, and that Harry's mom cucked a black guy.
Yes.
Yes.
He goes some.
No, not cucked. Friend zoned a black.
Friend zoned a black guy.
That cucked is a completely different thing.
That black guy is being subservient to a white guy.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
because the white guy has his life on a leash, basically.
Yeah, and this is no shot at the actor, by the way. The actor is like,
I don't know. I've not seen him before, so.
Well, it's no shot at him. It's the people making this and who hired him for this role. Like, they put him in this situation where he's unfortunately going to get flamed for it.
The thing is he's going with it and saying that he wants to make this his character.
Yeah.
No one wants to see that.
That you don't make it when you're adapting something that has a huge fan base. You don't make it yours. You make it what it is and what the fan base liked.
Exactly.
That it's not yours to destroy. And like Snape is very obviously in the book. He is described as pale white, and so like him being black here is going to open up a lot of weird
parallels you can draw.
Weird stuff like that, and just believability issues within the world. So
he has a gun.
Yeah, because I'm sure the actor will probably do like his best. It's just the stuff that he's given and the role that he's given, the material that he's is probably not going to be all that great.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's it.
But that comes out December, the season 1 of Harry Potter, and on HBO. We'll see how that goes. We'll give our thoughts on it when it comes out. So, other than that, you got Invincible season 4. It's been releasing. You know, Invincible is the first season is really good. Second and third are fine, I think. But the first season's very good. But season 4, apparently, a lot of people are still liking it, so hopefully it's good. It is very violent, even though it's very, like, it looks like a Saturday morning cartoon. It is not for kids. Do not turn it on for your kids. So, yeah.
What do you mean? Totally turn off your kids.
Sure, yeah. No, the first episode literally baits you into thinking it's a Saturday morning cartoon until the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's all for TV shows. Getting to movie news. Oh, no, not movie news. No, yeah, we'll do movie news first, because we got a review that we're doing on a movie that we just watched. So we'll start off with movie news. First movie news I have is, are you all ready? Are you all excited for a new Lord of the Rings movie?
No.
Being directed by none other than Mr. Stephen Colbert himself. Why Stephen Colbert? He is a late.
Why are we making a sequel to begin with?
This is apparently going to be it's going to be continuing Lord of the Rings. It's being made by Stephen Colbert, who is a late night talk show host who's become so politically minded over the past couple of years. His only joke is Orange Man bad.
Bro.
They're
going to make Arathorn out to be evil, and it'll be a parallel to Trump.
Probably.
Him and his Trump Tower.
Gandalf is going to show up like Luke Skywalker.
Not supposed to.
Yeah, like Luke Skywalker, where he's going to be questioning if what he did was even good. And he's going to be like a cynical old man.
Frodo is also going to come back from the Undying Lands, because let's just completely retcon and destroy.
Yes. Sam is going to have relational conflict with his wife. His wife is actually going to show him why how he needs to be his true self, and how he wasn't his true self during I'm not trying to sound cynical. I got no reason to think that this will even be good. The thing is I don't even think that this will actually get made.
Yeah.
I think this will go down like the Rey Skywalker movie that.
No, I think they think it's gonna get made, and then when Hunt for Gollum fails,
yes,
the hunt won't get made.
The Hunt for Gollum is going to be the test on this. If it does great, then it probably will get made. If it bombs, then it won't. It'll just be a idea that happened.
Yep.
So, but Stephen Colbert has not really written much of anything, any screenplay to this. This is a problem with modern adaptations of stuff. You give them to the most incompetent people that should not be making them. Why? He has never adapted something on this scale before. Why are you giving it to him? I don't care how much of a fan he is. He's not competent to do this. So, yeah.
I'm a fan of many things, but you actually shouldn't be putting me in the seat of make something out from it.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, which I don't care. I've got reservations for because like I said, as much of problems as No Way Home had, especially with the character assassinating Doctor Strange in it, I did like the ending because the ending actually had like a pretty profound kind of consequence. Peter Parker decided to sacrifice himself to basically sacrifice the life that he wanted to have so that everybody could live the life that they should have lived. It seems like in Brand New Day, and I might be wrong, but it seems like it from the trailer that he is just going to try and get that back, which will undermine all that ending, and it will make that ending obsolete. And I can't stand it when writers do this and then they don't follow through with it. So, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. It'll probably make a lot at the box office because of Spider-Man. Spider-Man is like the most popular superhero out there. So it'll probably be entertaining to watch, but story-wise, it'll probably undermine everything that No Way Home did. So
yeah, number one probably
still Nacho isn't playing.
Yeah. Nacho Vargas in it.
Who is he even playing? Because we saw Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher is supposed to be in it, which kind of opens up a weird ethical thing because the Punisher show is a very R-rated show, and you've got it in this PG-13 family movie. It's kind of like putting Peacemaker in Superman. Peacemaker is a hard R-rated The Boys level show. You've got him in a PG-13 family-friendly show that points to him. It's like, what? Why?
I did like how he shot the web at Punisher's grenade launcher, and Punisher just goes, "Your funeral," and then then shoots him.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Mother." Then Peter Parker hits him with the.
Peter just said, "Go home."
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Nacho Vargas in this from Better Call Saul for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who he's playing.
Do you know his real life?
Ignacio Vargas. I'm joking. That's also Nacho from.
Yes. But, yeah, just got that out, and interesting. It's just, I've got some reservations with that. I'm not...
Michael Mando.
Oh, he's Scorpion.
I'm not...
Scorpion? That's interesting.
But yeah, I mean, it looks interesting. I got reservations with the direction it looks like it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then other than that, you have the Dune Part 3 trailer, which...
No one cares.
Well, I liked Part 1 and 2. I thought Part 2 was better than Part 1. Part 1 was a slog. You got through. It was funny seeing Stellan Skarsgård though, as a fat dude who flies and bathes himself in oil. Yes, but I just want to, because a little bit of a spoiler for Dune for anybody that I'm not completely spoiling it, but a little bit of it. I've not read the books, but I've listened to what the entire storyline of the books are. Do you know what the storyline of the books are, Janice? Okay. Part 3 is not going to be a feel-good story.
No, it's not.
The main character basically kind of essentially becomes the villain. So, the reason why I say this is because I've seen a lot of people say that this is going to be like our Lord of the Rings, modern Lord of the Rings. No, it's not. Because the Lord of the Rings is a hero's journey, we fight the evil thing, and that's like a universal, people can, many different, people from many different cultures can get behind. This is more of a introspective, philosophical, person loses their way kind of story. So it's not going to be a feel-good story. You're not going to walk out of part 3 feeling like, yes, that was awesome. We've conquered the evil, like you do with Lord of the Rings. This one you're going to walk out being like, man, that was that was rough. So just giving a heads up for people that don't understand that, because that's how the books go. So yeah, I mean, no, I do not think Dune is not going to be the Lord of the Rings of our generation. It's more of a like niche, introspective, philosophical story, which is fine. It's just that does not appeal to a wide variety of audiences. So if you get what I'm saying.
I did like the game, but it died off because they didn't add. And
I forgot the game even came out.
Yes, I am going to make this point.
Yeah.
It died off because you didn't add a ability for solo players to play solo.
Yeah.
Because no one wanted to go into that stupid desert area and then spend 2 hours collecting stuff only to have some jackhole show up with his helicopter and then kill you and take all your stuff.
Yeah. But do you get what I'm saying on the whole, it's not going to be the Lord of the Rings of our generation part? So
the thing is as far as I've heard, the books are still far better.
Yeah.
Than
Yeah.
the adaptation.
Yeah, because the books are able to go into actual detail and all
To be
that.
entirely honest, if you couldn't figure out he was going on a villain arc, you're an idiot. Because just seeing how he treated everyone into part 2.
Yeah, the whole thing, like, without spoiling details, is he basically gets into power and he wages war is what he does. So, yeah. So, yeah, anyway, that comes out, I think, I'm pretty sure it comes out Christmas. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's all we have for movie news, but we are now going to get to the movies that we've been watching, because we have one major one yesterday, actually. You didn't watch it, Joseph, but we did. So we're yeah, because you're an employed loser, all right? All right. But what have you been watching?
Nothing.
Okay, fine. What have you been watching? Tell you watched anything other than the one we watched?
No.
No? Not me neither. So, but we watched a movie called Project Hail Mary, which came out last weekend, and, we watched it this past.
Saying that we watched a movie that's about heresy, where we're trying to prop Mary up as the true.
Yes, that's absolutely what it's about.
No,
yes.
it's not.
No, it's not. It's a science fiction movie that's about Ryan Gosling in space, playing with a brave space rock.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes. No, but spoiler warnings, because we're going to get into like some spoilers here. Actually, no, let's keep it spoiler free. Let's keep it spoiler.
I would recommend watching it.
Yeah, I do recommend it. I actually highly recommend it. I don't think it's like a masterpiece or anything like that, but it is very solid. It's very charming to watch. It's very like it was a surprisingly feel good movie to watch. I actually didn't think it was going to go the direction that it was. I thought it was going to be like Interstellar.
Yeah.
Where it was going to kind of be this like bittersweet kind of story. But no, it's actually really good. It's like The Martian, if you've ever seen The Martian, meets E.T. is what it is. So, and I highly recommend it because we need more of these movies.
Yeah, there's no pandering in it. There's no stupid, inconsistent plot line.
Yes, no, the major threads of the plot are great, actually. They're very consistent. Now, it is science fiction, and the science in it you can probably tear apart.
Yeah.
Especially with the astrophage stuff going to the sun and somehow sucking its energy out. You could probably rip that apart, but the thing is that that's not really the focus. The focus is the emotional bond between the main character and this alien rock creature that he meets. This emotional bond, kind of like between the main character and E.T.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie E.T., that's the main thing, and that is very solid throughout the movie. It's very consistent, very just solid throughout it, as I said. So yeah, and
it's gonna be hard to say anymore without spoiling things.
It really is,
because you've already spoiled the media.
So yeah,
creatures.
Spoiler warnings now. So yeah, it's about Ryan Gosling wakes up in space, and he does a fantastic job at the acting on this. The humor, the thing about this movie is that the humor is actually like good in it. It doesn't undermine anything within it. It isn't like meta in the way that a lot of stuff is nowadays here in the West, where it asks you to take it seriously, but then it makes fun of itself for some reason, and it like looks at you and winks at you as it makes fun of itself, and it's like, look, I know what you're doing. Just stop. No, the humor in this is actually from the characters and their characterization. It's not meta or anything like that. Ryan Gosling is actually just a very sarcastic character. And he's very, like, sarcastic and silly throughout it, which actually makes him charming. And his personality actually makes the rock creature that he calls Rocky become charming as well, because Rocky kind of like tries to imitate what he does throughout it, so it makes them both charming, and it actually makes the emotional moments later on in the film actually be emotional instead of emotionally manipulative and all that. So yeah, I highly recommend it because we need more of these stories. This is how stories used to be back then, with movies like E.T. and all that. But we've gone away from that. We've instead gone to these cynical meta-narrative garbage that we've had over the past decade. But this is actually really good, and I highly recommend people go out and watch it. So, yes, yeah. But yeah, he wakes up, and the whole story's what?
Yeah, he wakes up.
Yeah.
He wakes up.
The whole story is basically there is this bacteria that is eating the sun, and
It's not bacteria.
what is it?
It's not anything. It's not bacteria. It's its own thing.
It's like a microorganism.
Yeah, it's just a microorganism.
Yeah, it's an alien microorganism. It's eating the suns in different galaxies. Ryan Gosling's character is sent out into space to basically like research them and see if he can come up with a solution of how to get rid of them, how to stop them from eating the suns. And in doing so, he comes across a alien spaceship where they were basically trying to do the same thing.
Yep.
So he bonds with this alien based off of a common goal, and that bond is the center of the story. So yeah, and it's as I've said ad nauseum now, it's really solid. So yeah, highly recommend it. I'm glad that we can highly recommend a movie now that's actually worth seeing in theaters.
It's a good movie. I recommend it.
Yes, very charming movie. So liked it. It gets a thumbs down if you get what I'm saying. For me,
When you go watch it, you'll get what he's saying.
when you watch the movie, you'll get what I'm saying. Yes. So
Just on a different note, somehow we're 3 weeks into the movie and our theater was still packed.
yeah, the theater was still. It's doing great in box office.
Yeah.
it is, which is good. That's good because Ryan Gosling himself actually in like one of the theater premieres actually got up and said that it is not the audience's fault that theaters are failing. It is the fact that we are making movies that they do not want to see
Exactly.
is why they're failing. We need more of that. I applaud him for saying that. We need more of him, and we need more of this movie. So, more movies like this. So,
Just
yeah.
not more musicals from him, please.
Just not Barbie. I know he
Or
was.
La La Land.
I know he was taking the check on those, but he single-handedly carries Barbie.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, go out and watch it. Highly recommend it. So, yeah. Anyway, with all that,
Yep.
Okay. With all that being said, we'll now get into our main topic, which is a tier list, the one true tier list of One Piece. And if you disagree with us, you are objectively wrong.
So up first, which, by the way, I'm the only one who's seen all of the episodes.
Yeah, you've seen all of it. I've only seen maybe clips of One Piece. So
I've seen-
this is going to mostly be you, Chandler.
I've
And you, Joseph.
seen a lot more clips, but I know a lot. So there's the story at least of art.
And so, yeah, because One Piece is one of the most, if not the most popular anime and manga out there. Like, didn't you say, was it last week that it outdid even all the comic books?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It beat Superman, the original edition.
Yeah, because it's not got woke crap in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Great Pirate Era started in real life.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Great Pirate Era starting, we start with Romance Dawn, which is the second arc. This one introduces us to Zoro and my boy Kobe. Remember when he had to break Zoro out and then fight the Marine captain? This is around that time of the show where you're just kind of still wondering what the heck you're watching.
Yes.
So it introduced us to Zoro, so I'll give it a B. It was a pretty boring arc,
It
though.
was a pretty boring arc because nothing really happened too much because all it was just beating Zoro, but like barely anything really happened as we were trying to get Zoro get Kobe to the Marine Fort and everything like this. Marine Fort, Marine.
Okay.
Drum Island?
So now we're on to Drum Island. This one introduces us to our boy Chopper.
Oh, that's S-Ring.
But the villain in his power, he eats people and things.
It's a live action because it gets to that part.
I'm not going to.
I'm gonna show you the way they made him,
But we do get introduced to Chopper here.
Chopper, best boys.
Where is this arc in? Is this 1, 2?
This is... I'm not going to be able to tell you by number.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the first 3.
Yeah.
But no, we are probably 200 something episodes.
We already have the main 5.
We are 200 episodes in here at Drum Island.
Yeah.
Or so.
Nice.
Somewhere around there for Drum Island. It introduces us to Chopper, but he's such a mid-villain. I'm going to put it behind... I'll put it at B tier, but behind this one, because this one introduced us to Zoro.
Yes.
Wait a minute. We also got the crazy doctor, the crazy other doctor that takes care of Chopper.
Yeah.
We're both gonna do.
Alabasta, simple.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I hear a lot of people talk about this one.
I have to put Alabasta at S tier because there is a running joke where people say you have to get 100 episodes in before it gets good.
And this is
not a joke because this is the arc that it gets really good.
Yeah.
Is Alabasta is because everything comes together here.
Mm-hmm.
And you meet your first real big villain. He ends up fighting the first of the 7 warlords as Crocodile. This is where big, tight storytelling actually came in for this area.
Nice.
And at the very end is where we get the best crew ever, 100%.
You just like Robin because, yeah. Yeah, we do end up getting Nico Robin at the end of this one, but she's not really a crew member yet.
Yeah, true.
She just kind of says, I'm going with you, and then Luffy's like, okay. And everyone's else like, no. Yes. But Crocodile's a PLS, but a really good villain. So I definitely put that one in S tier.
Oh yeah, spoilers for One Piece, by the way.
Sorry, for some reason.
Jaya, that's episode 218 to 236. It says it on there. Oh,
that's the bounces that has break.
Yeah, this is right before he goes to Sky Island. Yeah, the Jaya arc. Introduces us to Teach though, but meh.
So it's meh.
It is a really fun. It is
essentially
first with Teach.
That's because they argue over pie.
This pie is good. This pie sucks, huh?
But it really is just a mid-tier filler arc before getting to Skypiea. Which, speaking of Skypiea...
is that it? Skypiea?
Skypiea. Oingo boingo.
Okay.
Enel carries.
Who is Enel?
Yeah.
Enel carries. He's the main villain of Skypiea. He has the power of lightning.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they actually went with logic, and he can't fight Luffy because Luffy's rubber.
Yeah.
So he doesn't conduct lightning. So instead, Enel just gets mad, but Enel is the first person that introduces us to hockey.
Mm-hmm.
He can see about... Actually, I would say he's probably got the strongest, second strongest observation hockey. He can see 6 seconds into the future. But then Luffy decides, okay, well, if you can see what I'm going to do, I'm not even going to know what I'm going to do. So he just starts throwing hands with a door.
Bruh.
And
It's off his brain.
all of his rubber attacks bounce off the door and then start hitting him because he can't tell Luffy's intention if Luffy has no intent.
So that's where we get the mean face of just.
Yep.
Just the mean face.
Remember that meme? That's the meme. I wouldn't say. Okay, the reason I say he's the second strongest is because what's his name from
The One Piece
from Big Mom's territory has
it's 5 seconds.
his is ridiculous.
Oh,
There it is. There it is.
What the heck is that?
What? This arc, Long Green Long Land. I'm not joking. That's the name of that.
So explain to us what the Foxy one is. What the Foxy tier is, and why it's specifically its own tier.
Because he gets its own tier because this is the worst arc in the show. It is nothing but filler, and it has the single worst villain in the show named Foxy. And the entire arc is them being forced to do random athletic activities because
does Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just...
It's the one where Luffy dons a giant afro and starts boxing Foxy.
But I can't remember at first because
In Foxy's abilities, he can stop time.
Yeah.
So Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just an anime?
Yes.
Nice.
It is filler. It is absolute filler, and it's so bad.
How many episodes is it?
It's only like 20.
Oh, that's good. So it's not like 100.
Yeah, it's not a long one. Water 7. Water 7's going above Skypiea.
Oh.
Water 7 is the prelude to Innie's Lobby, so I would say Water 7... It's definitely worse than Innie's Lobby. But we get introduced to Frankie.
Ah, yeah.
Frankie's a villain at first.
Is he a mob
Well, we
boss?
think he is.
Is he a mob boss?
Yes.
Does he have a gabagool?
No.
Oh.
He technically is a mob boss at the beginning.
Oh, he sounds like he's like, hey, Frankie.
But he's definitely not got that type of voice. Super! Anyway. But we get introduced to Frankie, another team member. But that one I don't have much to say, other than we just learn who built Roger's ship, which was Frankie's mentor, and he was hung for building Roger's ship.
Oh.
Roger is the king of the pirates, by the way.
Yeah. Any Luffy's dad?
No, that's Ace's dad.
Oh.
It's Ace. Innie's Lobby is another S tier, but it's going behind Alabasta just because it's not got the villain of Alabasta. The villain of Innie's Lobby is technically it's the Marine dude, but it's also Rob Lucci.
Mm-hmm.
But this one has a lot of emotion in it because this is when Robin truly joins the team.
Really, she doesn't want to die.
She doesn't want to die. Luffy essentially forces her to admit she doesn't actually want to die because she's trying to act that way, but what she's trying to do is protect the crew.
Is this where we get that?
Mm-mm. That's Wano. She's wearing a kimono.
Well, I thought it was Robin.
That is Robin.
Yeah.
But we're talking.
Wano is the arc.
Oh.
That's episode like 1000 something.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
This is Innie's Lobby is like episode like what 300, so somewhere around there.
Hey, it's more than beginning.
Yeah.
This is the post Innie's Lobby. Oh, he starts fighting Garp. Remember? Because Garp shows up and then he tells him, "All right, you guys can leave." And then that's when tall dude Aokiji, right? Isn't that his name? That's the biggest thing about him. He's really friggin' tall. He's like 12 feet tall.
There's many tall dudes, man.
But he's very skinny and does ice move. That's Aokiji, right? The Admiral. He told Garp that he can't just let him get away, so Garp starts throwing cannonballs at them. And then Garp, then they're like, oh, well, how do we get away? We're going to get away. And then they just look up and Garp has a cannonball that's 3 times the size of the ship he's standing on and just throws it.
Garp.
Random filler beat here.
Nice.
It's not really filler, but still, it's not really an arc either.
Yeah, it sounds more just like an epilogue.
Yeah. Yeah, it is an epilogue. And then they end up meeting, no, they met Aokiji before that, didn't they? Because then they talk to him and then he freezes the water to Water 7 so those people could walk to it.
Why didn't you just say the Iceman?
Because he's really tall and skinny.
There are many tall and skinny people in this show.
F you, Thriller Bark's going up here, and I would say there because, Aaron, it gets carried hard by Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria is an extremely good villain.
And it's also a little bit sad with or is that a different arc when we figure out about
Now, through the
button dude. Whatever.
Oh, learn about his backstory. Yeah, that's this arc. But we also find this is also a very long one. This is one of the biggest ones.
And this is when we get also roided out Blue Luffy.
Yeah. And then, Gecko Moria's power is he steals your shadow and can use it as a puppet.
Bruh.
And if he uses your shadow, he controls you.
Bruh.
But he starts fighting Gecko Moria at one point and just screams at his own shadow and is like, if you want to be king of the pirates, you're working with the wrong dude. You better get your butt back here.
Also get the one thing to where everyone combines into a mech. Robin, come on, be my hand. That's cringe.
Sabody. Is this the first time going to Sabady?
Sabado.
Yeah, Archipelago Sabady. I'm gonna skip that one for a second. Why the heck is Orange Town all the way over here? This is your first arc, by the way.
That's the first arc?
The very first arc, Orange Town. I'm putting it in C tier because when you watch this arc, first off, you ain't got a clue what's going on. Second off, it's a kid's show.
Yeah.
It is very much a kid's show in this first arc. And then, second off, it introduced us to Buggy.
Buggy?
Do I need to say more?
Buggy.
Buggy's annoying. The clown. Sabody.
What's up with these nuts?
I would put it at the top of A tier. This is a sad arc. Because this is when the crew gets separated by Kuma.
Bruh.
And it introduces my favorite character in the show, Kizaru. Kizaru attacks the crew, and then they get separated because at first you think Kuma is evil when he walks up and he says it's so sad that Steve Jobs died of the ligma.
He's not licking my balls.
No, he doesn't say that.
Slaps them away.
Does he seriously say
No! Is this the meme? Because whenever he slaps people, he just makes them vanish. So it's funny.
Amazon Lily, did you?
Well,
Yeah, it's fan service the season.
bruh.
Because it's just an island of girls that just really want Luffy's pants.
Nice.
What are those? Those are my family jewels.
Yeah, they grab his nuts. And he asks, what are these? And they ask, what are these? And he says, that's my family jewels.
Uh-huh.
Terrible. It's also very boring.
Yeah.
Impel down. Rip my boy, number 2. He sacrificed himself. Right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Impel down there. Impel down, they end up infiltrating the main prison called Impel Down to get Ace back after that scumbag leech of a man, Teach, got him captured. Ace is Luffy's brother. And then on their way out, they almost get captured again, but my boy number 2 sacrifices himself, leaves himself behind to help them escape.
Nice.
Rip my boy.
What a lad.
All right, so Tristan, we've talked about objectivity and subjectivity before.
Yeah.
Subjectively, Marineford.
Well, this one is, a lot of people consider this the best one, too. So.
Subjectively, I put Marineford here. It is my favorite arc in the entire show.
Yeah.
And it does have a pretty tight story, but there is one more arc in this show that I do believe has the tightest story and deserves to be number 1.
Yeah.
But Marineford is very close second. It is an amazing, amazing arc.
Yeah.
And it's where everything just comes together. A war starts between the Whitebeard pirates trying to save Ace and the entire Marine Army. So we get to see all of the strongest characters in action in one setting.
Yeah.
Everything gets destroyed here. I don't know how any of that happened. And then it's at the end of this arc that is when Luffy makes the sign to his crew saying that they'll meet again in, what was it, 7 years?
2 years.
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, because he goes back to the Marine Corps and Frozen Flowers. Everyone's like, yes.
Yep. The post-era one, I would put it right there. This just shows Luffy's training arc and a couple of the other training arcs. But And then this one, Return to Sabaody. This is where we have jumped 2 years.
Nice.
This is the time skip.
Mm-hmm.
So from here on out, there's been a time skip. Return to Sabaody. So they go back to Sabaody. They meet back together. It's decent. I get it. I give it a B. It's nothing really happens
Yeah.
because they just get their thing. That is in Japanese. I can't read that, but I know what that is. That is Fishman Arc D tier.
Bruh.
I enjoyed it more than that one though. Fishman Arc sucks.
Is that the one where we meet the mermaid princess?
Yes, and then you fight, and then he fights the shark dude. So boring, so stupid, and the only good part about it is Jinbei.
Jinbei.
My boy Jinbei.
I also couldn't see.
Punk Hazard, the prelude to the best arc in the entire show,
Bruh.
is Punk Hazard. Punk Hazard is pretty good. We get introduced to one character that will end up being the biggest storyline in the entire show so far. This is the point where it starts the storyline of Kaido.
Yeah.
All the way here in episode like 500 something, the Kaido arc starts and does not finish till episode 1065, or Kaido's story. But we get introduced to he's arguably a weak villain, but he is working alongside the best villain in the entire anime, Doflamingo.
Bruh.
And what he's doing is he's making what's he making again? Was it the gas?
Yeah, he's making the gas that he is making the gas.
Yeah, he makes the smile gas, ain't it?
Thanks.
Which is what Doflamingo uses to make the smile fruits
Fruit.
that mimic the powers of the fruits. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
And we get introduced to the one character. He's a samurai from Wano trying to find people to help kill Kaido. That sort of thing. Yeah, we don't know that yet. What is Vela Syrup?
Ain't that the one to where we were?
This is Clawman. This This introduces us to Usopp. Because it's episode 22.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one where we meet.
You introduce us to the worst crew member. You're going in D tier. Still better than Fishman Island. No, you know what? You're going to C tier. I can't put you with Fishman Island. I can't do it.
Bruh.
Absolutely.
So I have to ask, what makes the Foxy arc worse than the girls wanting to get with Luffy arc?
Foxy.
Okay. I'll have to watch the anime.
I hate Foxy so much.
I at least think that the girl one is at least a little bit funny,
Yeah.
but Foxy one is just annoying.
Foxy coming out with the microphone glove just.
Because in the girl one, it's so stupid. It's like Paul Hancock's like the not villain.
I think one of the main problems is where Foxy arc falls. It falls kind of in between Water 7 and then the other. Dude, I fucking hate him.
Hey, what
He looks like an upside down chicken leg.
Okay,
Just like whatever his name is. Shadow dude.
how do I add a row?
Hey Tristan, how does he have a row?
you just go to one of the gears, click it, and then add row below or above.
No, not above. How do I delete a row?
Delete row. There you go.
Add row below.
And you can put the color too.
Oh. Red, no, that goes back to red. That goes to Foxy. Done. This one is Elbaf. This is the newest arc. It is not done.
I'll say.
Oh, that's the newest one?
I'll say
Yes.
so far from what I have seen, I'll put it in probably like A or B, or like A probably.
Yeah, I'll have to see though. I'm not going to rank anything that's not done or I have not seen. This arc, this is like arc 3? No, 4. This is like Arc 4. This one introduces us to our boy Sanji.
Okay, so this is the reason we have something have to do with Cave Spike.
And this is to do with the Cave Spike, which I actually find to be a good villain. And then it introduces us to Mihawk, who fights Zoro. So I'm putting in an A tier. That's a really good arc. Because, especially with the Mihawk carries with his aura of dominance. He is the aura man.
He splits a bow in half, and it doesn't even look like he has his sword out. He's just sitting there on the boat, just like.
Well, he starts to fight Zoro, and Zoro's like, "You're the one I need to beat to be the world's greatest swordsman. I will beat you." And Zoro gets all 3 swords, and then Mihawk puts his giant sword away, and he says, I'm not even gonna give you the time of day to fight me with my sword." And he pulls out a dagger that sticks out only like 3 inches.
It's a cross. It's a cross and pops out as a little dagger. He's like, "I'm gonna fight you with this."
Yeah, I'll fight you with this, and then he destroys Zoro within seconds, and then Zoro tells him to hit him on the front, not the back, because a swordsman's honor would be destroyed by getting hit from the back.
And then Mihawk's like, "You better come back."
Yep. Well, then, during that time skip, I told you, the one that I put up there, he ends up training with Mihawk. Zoro ends up training with Mihawk. Mihawk teaches Zoro the ornament hockey. There's 3 types of hockey in the show, and basically what they are. Ornament hockey strengthens your weapons, strengthens your powers, and allows you to hit... I'm just going to say to encompass them all, non-physical, solid.
Like smoke.
Yeah, like with ornament hockey is if Luffy went to fight Caesar, which is the gas dude from Punk Hazard, if he went to fight him without ornament hockey, he would have lost because he couldn't hit him. Ornament hockey allows him to hit him. Then you have observation hockey, which allows you to read people's minds, or if you're as good as Enel or... I forgot his name. I'll remember it in a minute. Both of them can see into the future. I'm fairly certain that my second favorite character in the entire show, Shanks, can also see into the future.
Well, yeah.
And then you have the third one. The third one cannot be learned. You're born with it. And that is Conqueror's Hockey. And Conqueror's Hockey allows you to dominate the minds of people and make them bow to you, which Luffy does unknowingly and knocks everyone out during Marineford. That's when he learned that he had it.
Like he just yells out anger
and
falls.
And Conqueror's Hockey can be turned into powers. Like he learns that from Kaido and Big Mom when they both show him that they infuse their weapons with Conqueror's Hockey and do insane attacks that no one else can do.
Katakuri.
Yeah, Katakuri is the other guy that can see into the future. Arlong Park. Arlong is an amazing villain. Now, would I put him above Kizaru and all that? No, I'm gonna put him right below. Would you put him above Impel Down?
Who's on Impel Down again?
Impel Down was when they were breaking Ace out and had to fight the dude who can do poison.
I will probably put...
No, I gotta respect my boy number 2
yeah,
for his sacrifice. Water 7, the villain was Frankie, so yeah, I'll put Arlong there. This is where you get to see Luffy's true nature, because all the previous arcs, Luffy just seemed like this goofy dude till you get here. And then you realize that Luffy's joy and all of that is a front to how he really is. When you mess with his crew, this is where you get to see what happens. Because he vows to basically kill a dude who was as high as... He almost became an emperor, basically. But lost to Mihawk because Mihawk said, "Get the frick out of my way." That was basically it. Mihawk was just going one direction. Arlong's crew just happened to be in his way, and Mihawk destroyed everything.
He's a cabal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Logtown.
This doesn't sound very familiar.
Oh, this is where he fought Smoker and saw, this is where he fights Smoker and sees the place where Roger was hung.
Oh, yeah,
he was killed.
This is where we also get to meet his father.
Yeah, he shows up for a split second to grab Smoker.
don't he?
No, he grabs Smoker and then starts to win.
Yeah, and then Smoker's like, why are you here? Yeah. I'd say that's a good one. Where would we put it up here? Okay, so we have... It's definitely above that one.
What's that one in front?
This is post...
Sorry.
This is the time skip where they're learning. This one.
I'll probably put... Yeah.
Yeah, because I do like the learning. I do like seeing Mihawk teach Zoro and all that. The only thing that brings this down and it's not up here is because of that part with Sanji.
Sorry, I am blind, so I basically cannot see Jack Billy squat.
Reverse Mountain, isn't that right after Punk Hazard? Because Smoker shows back up?
I think that's when we get to meet LaLoo, and then all of that, I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, Reverse Mountain. I get to meet the
Whale.
The whale that's actually best friends with Brooke's crew.
Brooke, yeah, that's his name.
I wouldn't say this is a good arc, though. I would put it here.
Yeah.
Oh. It's just kind of boring, and the only reason it's boring is because it is the segue into the Grand Line. Yeah.
It's a pretty cool character and everything you get to meet, but yeah, it is.
Who is Whiskey Peak? Whiskey Peak.
Oh,
Oh, this is Mr. 5, and this was that one like underground looking area where they first find out about Crocodile as as number 1. They've learned they first meet that group like 5 through, or was it like 6 through 1?
This is one we're gonna meet dude with a gun here.
That's what I was gonna say. He like takes his hair off and flicks it at people, and it's a gun.
Yeah, he has curls. He has curls, and each curl has a barrel. Just
That one is mid. Little Garden. What was Little Garden?
Ain't that the one where the toys everyone turns?
No.
I just heard little, so I was like.
Oh, this is where they met the 2 Elbaf dudes who were fighting. Remember? The 2 giants that were fighting.
Yeah.
And then they fight Waxman, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
So Little Garden I would put above Whiskey Peak. That one was actually pretty good. Probably like right there in front of Reverse Mountain.
Yeah, it was funny, it was good and everything, yeah.
And here we are, objectively, I think, the most well-written and best Dressrosa. The only downside I can say to Dressrosa is the fan service. Because there is one girl that is wearing basically a bikini the entire time.
Nice.
But the story, the build-up, and all of that to Doflamingo, especially Law's backstory and showing how Doflamingo was and how he killed his own friggin' brother because his own brother tried to save Law. And his own brother had Doflamingo thinking he was mute, like he couldn't talk. Turns out he could talk, but he wouldn't talk to Doflamingo because he knew how his brother was. His brother had basically no soul. Doflamingo is just pure evil. And
Well, he does the flamingo.
Well, I mean,
he does the walk of dominance. Yeah.
Bruh.
But this arc is really good. And then we also get one of the greatest lines in the show where you see him at the end. He's like chained. He's so dangerous. They have him chained to the floor in Impel Down to where he can't even move his fingers. But he says, do you think you've won since you've beaten me? No, you've just unleashed a greater evil. He's talking about Kaido. Because Kaido was the one who was buying the smile fruits off of him. So this continues on with the Kaido story as well. Alright, Zoe. I have a hot take here.
Zoe.
I did not like Zoe. Zoe is on top of the giant elephant. And you meet you meet Furry Bait, aka Carrot, and the others. I didn't like Zoe because I didn't like the villain. I didn't care for, was it Zach? What's his name? The dude who could turn into a mammoth. Jack. Put it above Drum Island, though. I will. I just won't put it above the introduction of Zoro. It introduces, I would honestly say it introduces too many characters. None of them really get fleshed out.
we have one character who gets introduced and killed off within a few episodes, and the whole show tries to treat it like we're supposed to be super sad that this guy got killed off because Carrot starts crying about it, all of that, and I'm just like, I don't know. You didn't give me enough time with this dude. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah. Whole Cake Island.
Oh, that's definitely like a
Absolutely S tier, above it. Would I put it above Enies Lobby? With, this is far more emotional. This one is absolute chaos up until the absolute peak that is fighting, what's his name? We just looked him up.
Yeah, Katakuri.
Katakuri.
That's the thing. You put sadness over all the awesomeness.
And then I would argue something that does horror better than most horror shows, and that's when Big Mom wakes back up and starts singing while they're just basically being slaughtered.
Yeah, I think I put that above.
I won't put it above the other mark. Have we seen The Reverie? Reverie.
And I think that's the beginning of the newer one, like when they first.
Yeah, because the villain's Emu. She shows up for the first, so we've not seen that one. Wano, hot, fiery, blazing hot take. It's not S tier.
Bruh.
And this is the end. This is the end of Kaido. Now, and Big Mom. Big Mom. The way she dies is horrendous, by the way. Oh my God.
It's stabbed and straight right through hell.
Yes, because they realized you can't kill her. You can't pierce her skin. Your skin's so thick and all of that. They couldn't do it. So what they ended up doing is Kid shot the ground to make the ground unstable. Law then was able to grab it and pull it up, and then Kid blasts Big Mom into the hole, and she falls into the molten, the mantle of...
Law like basically grows his sword super long and pushes...
Yeah, they both.
Yeah,
they both pierce her and push her into... Well, they don't pierce her, because you can't pierce her. They push her into the...
molten lava.
Into the magma, layer of the planet. And then drop the entire thing back down on her.
It was funny. There's a statement that happens to Kaido. Luffy punches him so hard.
Yes.
Too strange.
Yeah, well, then Luffy gains Looney Tunes powers and punches Kaido with a fist the size of the friggin' island. I'm not joking, by the way. He gains actual Looney Tunes powers. Like, he can... Kaido hits him at one point and his eyes pop out of his head like Looney Tunes.
He hits him with his spiked bat. His whole entire head just looks like a spiked bat.
Yes.
He's just laughing.
This is where, but that is where Gear 5 Luffy, aka God Luffy, shows up.
Sun God.
Yep, Sun God Nika. And I will say it is a good arc. I wouldn't put it as S tier for one reason. The fight with Kaido. I don't have a good word for this, and I don't want to use the word that comes to mind.
Okay.
But the word that comes to mind is they edge you.
Oh, no.
Because almost every single episode it starts with Kaido standing in front of Luffy in front of Kaido, and then they go to fight, and then it cuts to 15 episodes of fighting somebody else. Back to Luffy and Kaido, they throw one punch, cut to another 15 episodes. Throw one punch, 10 episode backstory. Throw another punch, another 15 episode side piece. Give me the fight. If you want to watch the entire Kaido fight, you literally watch it like episode 1010, episode 1023, episode 1044, and then episode 1060 through 66.
I hate that. They gotta fight, and then
I feel like people will probably...
No one cared about Queen or any of the others except for King. The only fight that was good there besides Kaido's fight is Zoro and King. That was peak.
He becomes what was it they call himself? The hell.
He calls himself a Hell Angel. Something like that.
So a demon.
He is a demon.
He died. He beats death.
That one's crazy. And then the way Queen dies is just so comical because he goes, I'm gonna kill you. There's nothing you can do about it, Sanji. And then Sanji just kicks him off the island and he doesn't make a sound. It's just like silent as you just watch his fat body just float down off of the floating island.
And that's when we also figure out that Sanji is
But he didn't die.
do we even have an arc to where we meet Sanji's family?
Yeah, that's Whole Cake Island, remember?
Oh yeah.
They were coming because they thought they were selling their stuff to Big Mom, but Big Mom had the plan of killing them all.
But then he has to marry.
Yes, but it was all a big ruse because she wanted to kill them all and steal their stuff. So then they start helping Sanji to escape because they realize Big Mom's a POS. So yeah. And then Egghead. Egghead happens right after Wano and we've not seen it yet.
Oh.
So I have not seen any of these three just yet. I actually have seen part of Egghead. I've seen to where he shows up and turns into a spider, but I've not seen him yet. And that dude is easily... That dude makes Doflamingo look like an angel. The dude is a sadist, I swear.
Bruh.
And I know one of these arcs people are really hating for one reason.
Which one?
I don't know.
It better be Foxy.
I don't. No. I was saying one of the new ones.
Now you probably have some Foxy fans.
Which one?
I don't know what it's called, but what's Bonnie? Is that her name? The pink hair girl I think that we meet in this one. She can basically replicate, I think, abilities, and she instantly knows how to use Gear 5.
That sounds like BS.
That's what everyone's basically saying, like, well, how?
Well,
Yeah.
here's the problem with where it's going.
Why is she look like you?
Because she can do like many things.
So my thing about that is this is the other reason why I didn't like Wano. Gear 5, we have now entered Dragon Ball Z levels of we have to do really stupid convoluted crap to keep the story going.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this point, get Luffy to fight Teach, because that'll be an interesting fight, because Teach is definitely going to have an awakening, we know that. And he has a power that can nullify other powers, so that'll be an interesting fight. But that is the main fight we're looking for, is Teach versus Luffy. And then something to do with Shanks, and then let's end this, because holy crap, we do not need...
And then we're going to learn that the One Piece is the friends that we made along the way.
If he does that, I swear.
They're all pointing the guns in their mouth in Minecraft.
This is the one true tier list.
Yes, it is the objective.
That's the true one.
Yeah, it is the One Piece, the tier list, the objective one. If you disagree with it, then you're wrong. Cope and seethe in the comments. Is you happy with that too?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of orcs.
It is.
That's like what, the longest running anime out there?
Yes. Well, arcs started to get really long. That's why you had less, because if it was going on the same way it was in season 1, we'd probably have 500 arcs. Because season 1 arcs were 12 episodes.
Nice. Let's go. Well, so what do y'all think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you like what we did. Hit that subscribe button if you really like what we do and want to support us out more. It'll help us out greatly. Thank y'all for listening or watching. We love y'all. God bless y'all, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Fist my bump.
Fist my bump.